Mr. Pencil went to town, looking for the runaway clown. Even though the clown was twice his size, it won't stop him from wanting the prize. The reward was $30,000, just to find the clown in the red collar. Mr. Pencil searched inside the famous buffet, but all the clowns there were made of clay. He stayed in a hotel without a clown in his hands. For dinner, he went to the store and bought a few cans. He ate his meal, then turned on the TV. On the screen was what he wanted to see. The news reporter reported about the missing clown. He was spotted in New York, but fled, she said with a frown. The word New York was everything he needed to hear. He packed his bags and went to a subway that was near. He flew, he rode, he walked all the way to New York, which was where he would stay. He went to the area where the clown was seen, but the clown had left, as it said on the screen. He looked for footprints, but could see none. He sighed in defeat. The clown had won. He was about to leave when he heard a sound. He looked. It was the clown who hadn't been found. The clown looked at him and said with a soft voice, "You know where I am, so I'll give you a choice. Turn away, pretend I was never here. If not, I will become your greatest fear." Mr. Pencil didn't know what to do, where he should go. He was a few meters from where the clown stands, with a ton of money right in his hands. Mr. Pencil stared right into the scary clown's glare. What his words meant, he didn't really care. He needed to go what was right. So he yelled out loud with all his might, "The clown is here, somebody please come." The clown made a yell loud like a drum. "Curse you, the police know where I am. I will soon get my revenge, you clown." The police brought the clown to jail. Mr. Pencil's face remained pale. Mr. Pencil had received the award, but the clown's words he hadn't ignored. The clown's face had haunted his dreams, and would always wake up with screams. He had no family, he was all alone, isolated ever since he had grown. He was rich now, but that was all he had. The clown destroyed his joy, now he was sad. Then one day he watched the news, all while eating some of his chews. On the screen it said, "Escaped clown." Mr. Pencil wanted to drown. The clown had escaped and was going after him. He had muscles as if he went to the gym. He continued watching, but there was no hope. The clown would strangle him with a rope. Mr. Pencil became very sweaty. If the clown came, he had to be ready. He increased the amount of security in his house, so nobody could break into it, not even a mouse. He only went outside if necessary. People started to think that he was scary, so every day he would play on his phone and watch on TV whatever was shown. The clown searched for Mr. Pencil every night. During the day, he had to keep out of sight. The policemen were right on his tail, trying to send him back into jail. He found a wallet lying in the street, which gave him money to buy food to eat. Mr. Pencil had lost his precious wallet. If anyone found it, he planned to call it. He lost it that one time he went outside, when he went to complain to his neighbor, Clyde. Good thing he installed a tracking device, since he had already lost his wallet twice. He got his tracking device and turned it on. He saw that his wallet was near the pond. He followed the arrow that pointed south. He then had a yell coming out his mouth. It was the clown the device had tracked. Mr. Pencil couldn't believe this fact. The clown was also very surprised. In front of him was the man he despised. Once the clown recovered from his shock, he then started to rapidly walk. Mr. Pencil tried to run away, but had already become the clown's prey. "Help me, I'm being chased by a clown," he cried. He then looked for places he could hide. Nobody heard him, so nobody came. Or they thought he was playing a game. Mr. Pencil was pretty fast at running, but the endurance the clown had was stunning. Mr. Pencil couldn't run any longer. This made the clown's determination stronger. The clown cornered him beside a store. Mr. Pencil couldn't run any more. Mr. Pencil heard the clown's evil laughter, and nobody knows what happened after.